Good morning, friends. Welcome back to yet another episode on grammar and particularly spoken English. We have been dealing with so many varied topics on various functions and modalities of grammar. છેલ્લા 3 લેક્ચર્સમાં આપણે ખાસ કરીને મોડાલ્સ એન્ડ ઓક્ઝિલરીઝ વિશે ઘણું બધું જાણ્યું. Remember, these topics that we have been discussing on English grammar are going to facilitate you in your day-to-day conversations, in your daily conversations. These are going to help you in becoming more conversant, in helping you a little more with your daily conversations. Today, we are picking up an extremely important topic, prepositions. If you ask me what is a preposition, prepositions are one of the most important grammatical diversification in our spoken part. With the help of our prepositions, we are able to construct our sentence in a much better manner. All right. Prepositions વાક્યોમાં રચના વધારે સારી રીતે કરી આપે છે. If I am to find out what is the actual definition of a preposition, so let us come to the screen. Screen ઉપર આપણે જોઈએ. Prepositions are those parts of speech that connect the object to the rest of the sentence. મિત્રો, યાદ દેવડાવવાની તમને જરૂર નથી, but every sentence is divided into two parts. One is the object and the other is the subject. જ્યારે subject અને objectની વચ્ચે કંઈક જોડવું હોય, that is the time we use prepositions. તમે કન્ફ્યુઝ ના થતા હો અથવા કન્ફ્યુઝ ના તમને કરતા, I am sure you have heard any number of sentences like she is sitting in the room. In becomes our preposition. Prepositions are connecting the object to the rest of the sentence. બે વસ્તુઓ વચ્ચેનું કનેક્શન, કનેક્ટિવિટી સ્થાપિત કરી આપે છે, એસ્ટાબ્લિશ કરી આપે છે. Let's come back to the screen on the computer. Prepositions are those parts of speech that connect the object to the rest of the sentence. વાક્યને જોડે છે. આગળ જોઈએ. Prepositions give us an idea of the place, movement and time. In other words, prepositions answer our questions of where, when and how. ધ્યાનથી જુઓ તમારા સ્ક્રીન ઉપર મિત્રો. What is it written? Prepositions give us an idea of the place, movement and time. સ્થાન, પછી તમારું મૂવમેન્ટ અને સમય, આ ત્રણ અગત્યની વસ્તુઓ prepositions બતાવે છે. In other words, the second part on your screen is a very important part. ધ્યાનથી તમે નોટ કરો. In other words, prepositions answer most important questions of where, when, how, why, which, whom. These are questions which are usually answered by prepositions. For example, where is Sheila? Sheila is in the kitchen. How did I prove that Sheila is in the kitchen? With the help of a preposition. So prepositions are acting as a connecting link between the object and the rest of the sentence. Alright, let's come back to the screen. Let's come back to another this thing. For example, look at the following sentence. શું સેન્ટેન્સ છે તમારા સ્ક્રીન ઉપર? The cat is sitting. All right. ધ્યાનથી જુઓ. The cat is sitting. Now this sentence is complete in itself. The cat is sitting. Well, what does it say? This sentence, though complete in itself, does not give us an answer. Where is the cat sitting? તમારા સ્ક્રીન ઉપર મિત્રો જે સેન્ટેન્સ જે વાક્ય આપેલું છે, ગ્રામેટિકલી ઇટ ઇઝ અ કમ્પ્લીટ ફૂલ ટોટલ સેન્ટેન્સ. This sentence is not giving us, however, the answer to the question, where is the cat sitting? એનો જવાબ મેળવવા માટે we will have to take the help of a preposition. કઈ રીતે? ફરીથી તમારા સ્ક્રીન્સ ઉપર જુઓ. Back to your screens, please. The addition of a preposition, however, will give us an answer. આજે તમે you saw the first slide where the cat is sitting. It is a complete sentence, but it is not telling us where is the cat sitting. Now we will add the preposition and we will get our answer. The cat is sitting on the wall. So on becomes the preposition. હવે મિત્રો તમને સમજાય છે the connection. The cat is sitting, complete sentence, on the wall, giving us a very important answer, where is the cat sitting. આગળ થોડુંક જઈએ and let us see prepositions. This is a very, very important point. If you are sitting down with your notepads, friends, kindly note this point. Prepositions are always placed before the noun. આપણે બે વસ્તુઓ એવી આવે છે ગ્રામરમાં which are always placed before the noun, જે completely noun ઉપર આધાર રાખે છે. Actually by that yardstick એવી ત્રણ વસ્તુઓ આવે છે. Number one, adjective. An adjective is modifying a noun. So it always is just somewhere in and around the noun. Secondly, articles. Articles are always placed in front of the noun. Similarly, the third part of speech, જે noun ઉપર આધારિત હોય છે, that is prepositions. So this is a preposition that we just saw. Let's come back to the screen. Prepositions are always placed before the noun. હંમેશા noun ની પહેલા. All right. And then let us look at some commonly used prepositions. At, on, in, before, after, into, behind, opposite, and from. These are just some commonly used prepositions. I am not giving the entire list. Let us look at them again. At, on, in, before, after, into, behind, opposite, and from. These are just a few prepositions that I have listed down for you. This is definitely not the complete list. થોડુંક આગળ પણ જોઈએ. Let us look at a few more prepositions. Above, below, under, over, beside, besides, for, and to. I repeat, friends, these are just a few prepositions that I am presenting before you on the screen. This is not the complete list. ખાસ કરીને તમારા સ્ક્રીન ઉપર જુઓ. The first four prepositions, above, below, under, over. Can you tell me the difference between the two of them? Try. Of course, I am going to explain that difference, but look at your screens. look at these four prepositions. Can you tell me the difference between above and over? Same time, can you tell me the difference between below and under? Second line માં જુઓ, beside, besides. ઘણા મિત્રો આમાં કન્ફ્યુઝ થઈ જાય છે, કન્ફ્યુઝન ક્રિએટ કરે છે, but there is a marked difference between their meanings. Again, try and tell me the difference between beside and besides. All right. What else do we have on the screen? Prepositions perform several functions. They give us an idea of place, time, movement, means of transport, etc. Alright, please remember, prepositions perform several functions. They give us an idea of place, time, movement, means of transport, etc. Friends, you have to keep in mind, જેટલા પણ prepositions આપણે સ્ક્રીનમાંથી અત્યારે તમે તમારા નોટબુકમાં નોટપેડમાં લખ્યા છે, the prepositions નંબરમાં પ્રમાણમાં ઓછા છે. So therefore, what happens is, most of the times you will have one particular preposition giving us not one but multiple functions. For example, preposition in, in, athwa preposition on, on, they will not only be telling us the function of place, but they will also be giving us the function of time. They will also be giving us the function of movement at times. They will, for example, the preposition over. Over, O-V-E-R, will be telling us place, as well as it will tell us something totally different like covering. I put my hand over my face. What did I do? I am trying to cover my face with my hand. So, we need to remember this very carefully and very clearly, that prepositions are very few in number, and therefore every preposition is performing not one but multiple functions. Moreover, we will also have in our list that we have taken down, we will also have something which is called a prepositional phrase. I'll repeat it again. It's prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase, jem ke in the front, at the back, onto the building, onto the horse. These are prepositional phrases, જેમાં માત્ર એક નહીં પણ બે અથવા બેથી પણ વધારે શબ્દોને આપણે જોડીને એક prepositionનું phrase તૈયાર કરીએ છીએ, અને we call it a prepositional phrase. Alright, so these are the multiple functions. I'll just remind you again. Prepositions suggest place, time, movement, means of transport, and a few other functions as well. Oh, it's there right on your screen. They give us an idea of place, time, movement, means of transport, etc. Let's come to the next slide. Let's come to the first three prepositions. Prepositions of place. We are taking how many prepositions of place? We are taking three prepositions of place. In, at, on. Friends, kindly remember that these three prepositions on your screen are the commonest prepositions that are used. These are three prepositions which we use in our everyday language on a daily basis. Yaad rakho, in, at, on are three prepositions which are commonly used for multiple functions. સૌથી વધારે ઉપયોગમાં આવતા prepositions છે in, at, on. એ પ્લેસ પણ બતાવે છે, મૂવમેન્ટ પણ ઇન્ડિકેટ કરે છે, અને સૌથી ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ ટાઈમ પણ બતાવે છે. સો These are three prepositions we will concentrate the maximum. સૌથી પહેલાં in, at અને on એ ત્રણેય prepositionsને સ્થાન કઈ રીતે બતાવે છે, how are they indicating place, એ આપણે સૌથી પહેલાં જોઈએ. Come to the first point on your screen. We use the preposition in when we think of a place as three-dimensional. મિત્રો કહેવાની જરૂર નથી. Three-dimensional એટલે length, breadth and width or height. જેમાં ત્રણ વસ્તુઓ આવી જાય, લંબાઈ, પહોળાઈ અને ઊંચાઈ. એવા કોઈ પણ સ્થાનને આપણે કઈ રીતે ઇન્ડિકેટ કરીએ છીએ? We call it as three-dimensional. I'm sure the room in which you are sitting right now has all the three, and therefore we will call it a three-dimensional place. Let's come to the screen. For example, there is no one in the room. There is no one in the room. Second example લઈએ. He loves to swim in the sea. Let's take yet more example. The concert is in the town hall. I'll just go back again. There is no one in the room. He loves to swim in the sea. The concert is in the town hall. All the three objects, room, sea and the town hall, are three-dimensional. લંબાઈ છે, પહોળાઈ છે